Takaful, often called Islamic insurance, is one of the fastest growing financial models in the world, yet most people outside of Muslim-majority countries barely know it exists. But today, its growth is accelerating so quickly that major global insurers, from Europe to the US, are watching it closely. Some are even trying to integrate Takaful-style products into their portfolios. So what exactly is Takaful, and why is it suddenly becoming a global powerhouse? Let's break it down in a simple, relatable way. At its core, Takaful is built on one powerful idea: shared responsibility. In traditional insurance, you pay premiums to a company, and the company profits if you don't make a claim. In Takaful, members contribute their money into a shared pool to help each other. It's less like buying a product and more like joining a community that has your back. Instead of the company keeping leftover money as profit, any surplus is redistributed to the participants. It's insurance, but built on mutual support, transparency, and ethical finance. For millions of people, that idea feels more fair, more human, and more aligned with their values. Now, let's talk about growth, because the numbers tell a fascinating story. In Southeast Asia, especially Malaysia and Indonesia, Takaful is expanding at 2 to 3 times the speed of traditional insurance. In the Gulf region, countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE have made Takaful the backbone of their insurance industry. Even in non-Muslim countries like the UK, South Africa, and parts of Europe, Takaful products are quietly entering the market because demand is rising. With a global Muslim population of nearly 2 billion people, land with many of them under the age of 35, the potential is enormous. Younger demographics are especially drawn to ethical financial models, and Takaful delivers exactly that. But what is driving this surge? First, let's talk about trust. In many countries, people simply don't trust financial institutions. They see traditional insurance as profit-driven, confusing, and where it's not always built in their best interest. Takaful offers a model where everything is clear. The money goes into a shared pool. Everyone knows how it's used, and surpluses go back to the members, not the corporation. Transparency builds trust, and trust builds adoption. Another major factor is religious alignment. For many Muslims, traditional insurance conflicts with certain Islamic principles, not because insurance itself is wrong, because of elements like uncertainty, interest, and profit structures. Takaful eliminates these concerns by focusing on cooperation, shared risk, and ethical practices. It gives millions of people a way to protect their families while staying aligned with their beliefs. This isn't just about religion, it's about financial inclusion. Entire populations who previously avoided insurance are now embracing it because Takaful gives them a model they feel comfortable with, but the story doesn't stop at religion. Even non-Muslims are starting to choose Takaful in certain markets because it provides something people increasingly want: ethical finance. We live in a time where individuals pay attention to how companies make money. They want transparency, fairness, and social responsibility. Takaful perfectly fits into this global trend. It's similar to how ethical investments, green bonds, and socially responsible funds are attracting new audiences. Takaful's growth isn't happening in isolation. As part of a global movement toward values-based finance, technology is also playing a huge role. Modern Takaful companies are not old-fashioned institutions with slow paperwork. Many of them are digital-first, mobile-friendly, and designed for younger consumers. In Malaysia, you can sign up for Takaful coverage from your smartphone in 5 minutes. In the UAE, Takaful companies are launching AI-powered claim systems. In Indonesia, Takaful gives low-income families access to protection for just a few cents per day. Technology is making Takaful more accessible, more affordable, and more convenient than ever before. One of the most powerful aspects of Takaful is how it aligns incentives between the company and the insured. In traditional insurance, the company benefits when fewer claims are paid. In Takaful, everyone benefits when the shared pool stays strong. That shift in mindset encourages healthier behavior, safer choices, and more sustainable financial habits. It's not just a product, it's a culture of cooperation. And in a world that's becoming more uncertain, it's more expensive, and more interconnected, cooperative models are gaining traction. Let's also look at the global business reaction. Major Western insurers like Allianz, Prudential, and AXA have created Takaful divisions. They recognize that this isn't just a niche product, it's a billion-dollar opportunity. When global corporations start paying attention, you know the shift is real. And governments are stepping in too. Countries like Pakistan, Qatar, and Morocco have passed new regulations to support Takaful's expansion. Others are transforming their entire insurance sector to be Sharia compliant. This isn't a small trend, it's an international transformation. But Takaful isn't without challenges. For one, many people still don't understand how it works. Some think it's too religious, while others think it's too complicated. There's also the challenge of making the model profitable for companies while still maintaining the ethical framework. And in some markets, traditional insurance companies lobby heavily to protect their dominance. But despite these challenges, the momentum is undeniable. Takaful's growth continues year after year, driven not by marketing hype, but by real-life demand. So what does the future look like? In short, analysts predict the global Takaful market will reach hundreds of billions of dollars within the next decade. Southeast Asia will likely become the global hub for innovation, while the Middle East will continue to dominate in scale. Africa, with its young and rapidly growing population, may become the next frontier. And as more people search for financial products that are ethical, transparent, and community-oriented, Takaful may attract audiences far beyond the Muslim world. Takaful isn't just another insurance product. It represents a different way of thinking, one built on cooperation instead of competition, transparency instead of confusion, and shared benefit instead of corporate profit. In a world where people are losing trust in financial institutions, Takaful's values give it something incredibly powerful: credibility. So when we ask, why is Islamic insurance becoming a global powerhouse? The answer is simple. Because it solves real problems. It aligns with people's beliefs. It offers transparency in a world full of hidden fees. It builds trust where trust is disappearing. And most importantly, it gives millions of families across cultures, across continents, a financial safety net they can believe in. And that is why Takaful isn't just growing. It's transforming the future of global insurance.